What's happening, everybody? MolecularNarwhal here with some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I played once today, so I'm loading up on the mule account to do a few things. Good evening, everyone. Right now in Isotopia, it's 7:35 p.m. on Sunday, April 26th, 2020. Now for today's announcement. The new art gallery at the museum is open as of today. It's a wonderful gallery with space for paintings, sculptures, and more. The museum's intrepid curator, Blathers, accepts art donations all day, every day. But if you'd like to make a donation, please be mindful that there is fake artwork circulating out there. As always, use your best judgment. And of course, we'll be holding a special ceremony to celebrate the happy news. If you are interested in participating and have the time, please check in with Tom Nook at Resident Services. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Open my notes. I think I'll put this there, actually. Okay. We're on the mule real quick. Wow, really? That's funny. It's like automatically got one for walking out with the thing in my hair. Let's check her. We can check her mail. She's going to pick up some turnips as well, as many as she can. Happy Home Academy. Oof. Can't throw that away. We'll see what we can put in our house. Okay, I'll do the rest of the mule stuff off camera, so don't worry about it. We won't do the turnips right now. I am going to upgrade her pockets because I now realize the importance of that is upgrading her pockets allows me to let her hold a full load of turnips initially, which will be helpful. Okay, so water pump. Just tweaking my list a little bit here. Okay, so that, like, okay, so this is probably the infants. I hope this is the water pump. I don't know what this other thing is. What the heck? Why doesn't it? Okay, rocking horse. Okay. So it goes after the rocking. Okay. So there should be these three things. This stuff I should do off stream. I always plan to. And here we are. There you go. DIYs stored. Alright, so I do have an app. I guess I could plug the app I'm using at ACNH Life. It's going to help me track my villagers, I guess. Well, let's see. So I have two. Okay, I have two apps. Okay, one is called ACNH Guide. And it's mostly going to be used for tracking my dailies. Because why not? Let's see. And then the other one is ACNH Life. And it's not as good in terms of the dailies, but it has a lot of stuff for me in terms of so the ACNH Life I'm using to track my catalog. The other one I'm using basically to track, well, everything else. But, anyway. So I will open this and set it aside. So I don't really have to look at the OneNote one anymore, which would be nice because this one will reset itself daily. My turnip price, holy cow, honeybees. 110. My turnip prices were 94 today, so that's pretty good. Let's talk to everybody first, so they'll stop. You live around here? Of course you do. I'm Del. Pleasure to meet you, Gronk. You know, HansGeiger, they said this place was the cat's pajamas, but they ain't. Is this in here? I ran into them while I was out on a little sojourn. Gronk got myself invited here soon after. Quiet type A. Well, I'm around if you ever want someone drawing at you. Take care. We're going to talk to some people real quick with her. Just because, they reference her not talking to them a lot. Oh, okay. Well, one thing we need to do. Okay, we got a few things we need to do. got a few things we need to do with her. We can just jump this right now. We need to talk to these folks. Okay, Crazy Red is here also. I'm going to talk to him on her first, even though ideally I would talk to him on HansGeiger first, hoping that I can talk to him on both. Congratulations, you're the proud owner of a luxuriously sized, paid in full home. I can't imagine feeling, yeah. Alright, we're just going to skip this dialogue because we've all heard it before. Alright, we do want to go ahead and get our house upgraded. We forgot to do that last time we paid off. I haven't done it for days. And as a result, I don't have room for my flicking, I don't have room for my turnips in my house because I forgot to expand my house. I should have like 2 rooms by now. I forgot the whole point. Okay, let's see. The whole point was to have room for my turnips, and I don't have room for them. So, suck it, I guess. Wait, no. Fudge. I want one thing about my home. Jeez. I got like 3 different discussions with him before I was able to ask that. Just, let's do it. Alright, thank you, sir. It's gonna be hard to keep a big bonus on her because I forget to play her a lot. Okay, so I guess I have enough money probably to buy from Crazy Red right now. Let's talk to him. Well, you from around here? Hi, the name's Red. I work in sales, and you are? Marie Curie. What a great name. Intelligent. Strong. Yeah, that's true. I can already tell we're going to be pals. No, not pals. Family. Marie Curie, it's a pleasure to meet you, Marie Curie. Hey, would you mind if I ran an idea by you? So I study wants art, and I got art to sell. Might be something to this. But I couldn't sell it to just anybody. I need someone I could trust completely, as if they were a family. And since we're basically cousins, and because I know you've got an eye for quality, I want it to be you. Want to look at a few things? I've got both art and furniture. Plus, you get my cousin's discount. You in? Seems kind of sketchy. I'm hurt. There's nothing sketchy about this. I can prove it. I've got my boat anchored off the northern shore, and I'm almost done fixing all the leaks. Long story. Come have a look at what I'm selling. You won't regret it. Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll go look in the form of HansGeiger, because we're almost done with her. So we'll just dig up her gold spot. Let's test the rock really quick. Let's just see. I haven't actually done that. So the ACNH guide, it will actually tell you what, like it has a counter for 6 rocks that you've broken, digging up or burying your money tree. It actually has like a check for money tree. So I guess it's either digging up your hole or planting a money tree. Most people are probably planting a money tree every day, but I think I'm kind of over that now. And there's some good guides on them too that I'm not really using because I don't want a whole abundance of extra information. But they're good. They're really good. If you want them, I did glance at a couple of them. Like the Nook Mile Island guide looked very interesting. Okay, let's see if I need to do anything else. Well, I could at least pick up a load of turnips. Here's what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. I'll at least get rid of the ones that are like in the road. Actually, I mean, I can fit almost, it's 3 full pocketfuls of turnips this time. I bought 376,000 times 3, whatever that is. Oh, come on. God, I hate that so much. They gotta fix that. It's some number over 1 million, so that's fine. If we get a good payout like last time, it'll be good for our numbers. We still have over like $2 million, so we won't run out. Although I did buy a grand piano today for $260,000 on HansGeiger, so at that rate, keep doing stuff like that. We might run out of money. That's the most expensive thing I've bought in Timmy and Tommy's so far. I've done literally all my dailies today because I've played for several hours. Several hours were played this morning. So I just have projects to work on. So let's pick up these turnips so I don't have to be out in the open. I need to drop off. I would like to drop off some lady clothes for her so she can change. Although this is a nice dress. Like, well, I mean, obviously we have stashes of stuff here for her. And of all the mules, I'll probably play her the most. The other ones will, some of them will literally, like, she's holding turnips, but she's going to end up having a decorated house probably. The others will become literally dedicated turnip holders, or literally, like, eventually I'm going to have another mule and I'm going to take all her stuff and move it, which will be a pain. But I want her house to actually have stuff because Marie Curie's cool. That's someone, if you want your daughter to, like, go to Halloween dresses, like, female empowerment, like, go as Marie Curie. She's super cool. Feminine, you know, people like, I want my daughter to go to as not a princess or something like that because I want them to feel, you know, positive female role models that help themselves kind of thing. Like, I hear people do that. I mean, you should just let your kid do what they want. But if they're looking for something like that, Marie Curie is awfully cool. She gave herself cancer to learn lots of things. Of course, I don't know if she knew at the time. Well, since she is the inventor, since she essentially discovered radiation, I am sure she did not know she was going to get cancer, and that is unfortunate. Of course. Good things in store. Yes, I am certain she did not know, but she's a hero for her contributions. Contribute to energy and medicine and other forms of science, space travel, military developments, if you care about that, I guess. That's not as exciting, I guess. Well, it depends on who you are. That's not as worth celebrating, depending on who you are, I guess. Is what I should say. But it is still a significant fact. Hey, the military is to credit for most developments we make. Most new things are brought along because of a need in the military. How did I miss one? Most innovations and inventions happen as a result of military need. Especially medically speaking. That's a big catalyst. Okay, I'm having no room for DIYs. This is a big catalyst for medical advancement is times of war and military need. Which makes sense if you think about it, right? Where do a lot of people get in situations where they need medical help? Well, people who get shot at and blown up. Or there's lots of them in close proximity, so they're getting viruses and stuff too. Alright, so we'll load her house as much as we can. Now this will make it annoying a little bit because Red and I do this thing where we go back and forth to, if he has a really good turnip prices, I bring my turnips to his island. If I have a really good one, he comes here. But since I think we're both using mules now, at certain times of day, that will be very difficult. Because, well, first of all, this is why on at least whoever ends up being my turnip and DIY account, I am going to have to get better pockets because they need to be able to bring out a full load every time, right? Now, I'm not planning that to be her, but I might go ahead and get her pockets anyway because it may be a little bit till the next mule comes along. I'm holding off on another mule until I've decorated my house because after that, I want to start decorating her house. I have plans for her house literally already, and my house isn't done. So, all right, we'll go fill up on our, let's see, we need 7 turnips. I'm leaving that music there. It's very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, Now, when I get my extra room, these will probably all fit just about. We'll see. So the bummer is, of course, that she does not have a house that can support. You know, let's just go see if I can afford the bigger pockets. Fudge. She does not have a house that can support more, obviously. So we'll get her. Okay, and the problem is she doesn't have the all-night trail. So if I come home from work, usually it's like, I mean, it's like 11:30 Red's time. So if he has an AM price that's like spot on, like amazing, it's unlikely that I'll make it. Like even on my HansGeiger account, if I get home at 11:30 his time, last time I did, it was manageable. But with her, I'd have to drop him, then switch, and then go. I'm taking some risks by using her as a mule. I'm aware of that, so that's just how it is, I guess. Okay, I do want, like, I don't care about this stuff at all. I did realize that, can I just, oh my god, dude. Do I have to go to 5,000 first? That's so many miles. I don't know if I want to do it anyway. All right, we're going to switch our account. Let's see if this is fast. If it seems faster to do it this way or not. Wrap things up, save and end. Hopefully there's something else we want to do because we're not doing it. See you later, alligator. Wild crocodile. So let's see. Change user, close. This does take a pretty good amount of time. Not to wait for it to load. Longer, I'm not sure. I have to time it, obviously. And not miss a beat. There's definitely more clicks, more interactions this way, so like that kind of sucks because it requires me to be paying attention to optimize the timing. I'm not like speedrunning here, so I guess it doesn't matter. Right. Version 1.2. Really a fan of all the updating they're doing with this. This should be obvious. Alright, male chief. Came across this rarity somewhere and figured I'd treat you to a gift you weren't expecting. It's well past time. I thank you for all you did. I won't hear you say you won't take this, so let me know what you think. Okay, later, gator chief. I'm not a gator. I'm human. Boom. Oh, well, I've had higher. That sucks. Congrats on hitting the mark, and please accept this small token of our appreciation. Appreciation? That's how you say that word. Yep. All right. I would think our feng shui has kicked in now. If our feng shui ever was going to. Now, no one has confirmed that feng shui exists in this game. So, there is that. It's suspected, I think. A light switch. Okay. This would be very important in modern house aesthetic. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I have to lower that. Okay, that's like a big light switch, so that's going to be in my lab. Okay, there you go. Well, that's too high still. There you go. Try it doesn't work. Why should you jump every time to do it? It's just fine. It's just there. Another one of these, are you kidding me? How many of these do I have to have? I got like a bronze. Oh, gold. What? I feel like they just give you a random butt plaque. Because, like, I've gotten bronze, silver, and gold. Or, wait. I've gotten bronze and gold, at least. What? Okay, so I've gotten all of them. And this was at a B, like, that makes any sense. Okay, that's for Phoebe. Let's take it in case she wants a shirt. We have not talked to Phoebe today. We have only talked to... This is the day we haven't done this. We've only talked to Nan. I just combined Del and Nan. Nan, Lionel, and Bianca is always talked to. So we need to talk to Phoebe. See if she'll take my shirt. We are, of course, looking for bummed out villagers who would like to leave. Egbert. Yeah, it sounds good. Let's talk. The best part of taking a nap in a tree is how the tree puts you on the ground just before you wake up. God. So, how are things with you? Let's chat. Every day I take a stroll around here, so I know this island better than most. That's probably not true. Well, that might be true. Who knows? Most, he said. Not all. He could know better than me. I suck. Alright, let's see. So, we're going to put a bridge here. Might do that today. I'm going to move a house for sure. Big plans, big plans. Cheats house, let's go talk to him. Might be DIYing. We don't see him DIYing very much. Thank you for the host, Red Laverne. Hello. That's you don't even have a DIY workbench in your house.
I've noticed if they don't,
how are you
today? If they are doing, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't want shit. Did you hear from the HHA yet? They weren't impressed by me. No kidding.
It's like
he looks very sad about it too. Yeah. They weren't super impressed with me yet either, which is it's sad. When I had the Easter room and Cherry Blossom room, I was literally S rank, and then I went back down to B rank. But I still got a golden plaque from them. I feel I've gotten.
I haven't gotten to. But now I'm back down to like B.
I've gotten all 3 plaques from them. I got the bronze plaque when I was S rank, and now that I'm B, they gave me the gold plaque.
I think there's like a.
I think they just give you random crap. Because the gold plaque should be what you get for the S rank, not for the B rank. And I don't know when I got the silver plaque. I do have one though. Yeah, so Timmy and Tana, they had the grand piano.
Yeah.
For $270,000. Nice. Yeah, I bought it. Oh yeah, it looked nice too. I have the bench that goes with it. I've been to the Able system. Oh, I did not talk to Sable. And Crazy Red's on my island. I think he just made his boat. I'm gonna go up and see it. I talked to him on Marie Curie. I started early because I was worried he might not be around for too long.
To other people, I don't. When I talked to yours, he was like, "Sorry, I got nothing to sell you." It's like, oh.
If it's like other games though, like people will still find a way to sell to each other because you can get duplicates of originals. Blathers will just be like, "Wow, this is weird. How is there 2 originals?"
Interesting.
I mean, that's always something that I found interesting. People are like, "Well, there cannot be two authentic of one painting." And I'm like, is it possible the artist could have ever painted it twice? Maybe that doesn't happen. I don't know.
I think there actually are.
I would think there is, right?
There's a couple of them.
But like, isn't that the difference? That's the difference between
like paintings they did in practice of the one that actually ended up selling. And I think there is a couple of.
Well, right. I think there's technically 2 words for it. There's counterfeits, which are or there's another word for it you could call or like you know what do you call them? You know, like where someone else makes someone's art, but there's another name for when an artist actually copies their own art, which would be like probably just a copy. It's not a copy though. There's something else. There's another word for it.
It's like a tip my tongue too. Can't think of it.
But it is like, I mean, if you think about it, like to make a masterpiece, you've probably drawn it or painted it a couple times before. Maybe not, but
some of them they have, and that's ones that they've found. They usually just keep them hidden, and a lot of people don't know about them.
All right. I was hoping you'd come by today. Okay, give me that fabric,
pretty drastic.
Baby.
That's what's right.
Let's see. The weather's been feeling more spring-like lately, hasn't it? You may even find that buying new seasonal clothing puts a spring in your step. Okay, she's starting to repeat phrases now.
I had that too.
I do have karate outfits. That's fun. Yeah, I still have. Wait, she just gave me a bag, I think. Actually, I didn't pay attention. Oh well, I just talked to her. All right, let's see. Before we go to the museum, we should go to Crazy Red in case he leaves. Ooh, hopefully he doesn't leave at 8. Nobody has so far any special characters that have stayed really late, except for the turnip chick. But eventually one of them is gonna upset that rule, and I just hope that
that you didn't just find it.
I've already used them when I find out. Yeah, because the art museum will be by far the hardest to complete, and I do not want to miss opportunity to buy art.
Looks like there's quite a bit of room for art in that art room.
He did tell me on Marie Curie to come meet him. Do I have to talk to him out there? Oh, okay. I'm dressed very nicely today. I wear this headpiece with my suit for some reason. This is like Elvis hair. I think it looks nice for some reason. Holy cow, Stark. Look at that. HansGeiger, you found me. It means a lot to me that you came. Did I mention the cousins discount yet? Because you're getting it. So here's the pitch. Ready? At Jolly Red's... Oh, he's going with Jolly Red in this game. God dang it. It's going back to the original. Wow. Treasure Trawler, we sell only the finest. And there's nothing finer than fine art and rare furniture, am I right? Of course, I can't let all these fine things just walk out the door. I gotta limit you to one piece of art per day. It's a hassle, I know, but I hope the cousins discount will make up for it. I probably should have brought my... Well, plus, I'll let you buy all the furniture you want, no questions asked. So take a look around. We've got masterpieces by the great masters, plus stuff for your master bedroom. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave me alone. I should have brought money to... What do you say? Oh, just thanks. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, I messed up. Whoops. I wonder what I gotta do to... Okay, let's just investigate here. We're gonna do... Come on. God dang it. Ah! Okay.
That's right, I did. I basically just dug in there and then just did a line right over it.
I'm gonna see if it looks okay. We're gonna let it soak in for a couple of days. There you go, camera. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's see. It would make... Nope. Okay, never mind. So that's not gonna happen. Forget that. Because of how I have it made, I'd actually have to dig in this cliff one more too. Apparently. So that ain't gonna happen.
Really? Wow.
Yep. That's okay. It makes it even more secretive, right? I really wish, like, here's something I wish they would add, is if you had it too tall that you could dig, like, a cave under it. Like, I could dig a tunnel through it.
Okay,
that would be freaking awesome.
Another tall without getting on top, but that'd be cool if you could.
Oh my god, yeah. What if they brought... Oh, if they patched tunnels in, that'd be sweet. But I don't know what utility those would have, because you probably couldn't do much with it. Just... Like, I don't know if you could put... Like, you could put DIYs and fly... I don't know. Maybe you could. Maybe you could put a house in the cave. I think Egbert would like to live in a cave. Chief would like to live in a cave.
I think it'd be cool. So I can put my own house.
My coffee all over me. Okay, let's see. So I'm not as well off on money as I was before, but... So 2.5 million, that should work pretty good. That should last a while as long as I don't run into too many more grand pianos. Oh, $9, sweet. We'll spend it all in one place.
That's for taxes, right? That's the $9 for taxes.
Yeah. That's... Actually, you know what? I was just thinking, now you mentioned that, they didn't mention anything about my savings today. When does the savings mail come out? Is that Monday?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Monday that it comes out.
I don't know if I've ever had.
I know they changed the savings rate, and I don't know. You had to have, because you had a buttload of money in there last week.
I didn't have a...
You get your savings accumulate every week, I think.
Yeah.
But they lowered it or something. Maybe somebody had found like some glitch where if you have like 10 million, you get like a bajillion dollars or something. Oh. It seemed like some update had changed how the interest rate works. Which is a weird thing for them to change. Our money we should get a noticeable amount of interest. But you get a letter that says you were paid this much interest this week.
I did. Maybe it's tomorrow.
Like I think one of mine was already like 1,000, but that was before they changed it, and I only had like 1 million in there. I mean, 1,000's like nothing, I guess, but But it happens like even while you don't play. So if you don't play for a year, you come back and
just have like
your savings will have accumulated some interest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to be careful up in this joint because, okay, a rattan bed. So you can buy all his furniture. Let's see, rattan bed. I'm gonna buy. Okay, I now have an app to track my catalog. It's gonna be $10,800. Good lord.
All right, so which one are you
For that?
using? You're using the.
I'm using both. So I'm using ACNH Life for my catalog,
That one.
and then ACNH Guide for everything else.
Guide.
Because ACNH Guide has a more visceral. Well, you know, I don't know. I can't decide which one I'm gonna use for the museum. ACNH Guide looks nicer, but ACNH Life technically works better for it.
When I type in
But-
ACNH Guide, I get a thing that comes up that says Guide for Animal Crossing. That's the title.
Let's see. I will find it for you. Let's see. It is by Gene SY. It might. I mean, I'm on Android.
Yeah,
You're on,
I'm on Android.
Apple, right? Okay, it's by Gene SY. It's just. It looks like from what I've seen in like the reviews, he's making it like by himself. So I think he might have not labeled it correctly. That's possible. It's good. Like.
So you're using the Life one
But
for the catalog?
I'm using the Life one for the catalog because the Guide one doesn't have any catalog. If the Guide one had a catalog section, I'd just delete the Life one. But the Life one's catalog section is really
It does
good.
look pretty good. So I put like I didn't put my friend code in there. So that's weird. There.
I didn't put any of that in there either. I just
put, like, my name in the city,
like,
and then I put out my.
as far as it
villagers
goes, like,
on
I
it, and, my
put in my villagers. On my favorites, I also like I put in the villagers on my island, and then in my favorites I put like the ones on my island that I want to keep and the ones I want. Which my favorite villagers are up to 14, so I'm gonna have to make some eliminations. Obviously, I did go ahead and put in my bugs, fish, and fossil and art because on the Life one it was really easy to enter them quickly, whereas on the Guide one, it doesn't work as well. Like I said, so it looks nicer, but adding stuff is harder. So you know what? The other one is nice because you can do like checklists for your dailies, but at the same time, like, do I really need those? Like, because at this point, ACNH Life, you're going to see the most useful part about it is going to be the dailies checklist, because everything else ACNH Life does either as well, better, or just slightly worse. Like the bugs and fish, it does slightly worse, I think.
Okay.
But it does have some guides as well in the Life one. I'm not really interested in, but there's a turnip tracker in it that will supposedly estimate your turnip prices for you. I'm gonna try it and see what it does, how it works. We'll give it a whirl.
There's something else that was locked. What was that was locked? I don't understand.
Now those are locked.
Yeah,
They're not locked behind a paywall. That's not what it is. I looked into that. It's just because Nintendo hasn't disclosed how many DIYs or passport titles there will be.
So he doesn't.
They're just not finished, so he's not opening them yet. So it's not a paywall. It's they're just not done. But yeah, so the reason I literally looked for this was for the catalog,
right? Which I like.
I found a few. I remember we looked for this like 3 weeks ago, and there was nothing. But now there's like
we were talking about
100 different apps.
Had time to write one yet? Because I mean,
exactly. There's a bunch now.
Zero info until
right
until the game was released, basically. So.
Well, of course. So the good thing about this is I now have so I can buy my wallpaper and flooring and look in the catalog while doing it if I want to. But let's see. It did help because today I went and bought my wall and flooring, and sure enough, like I thought, well, I have most of these, and it turned out like I had like 2 of them. A lot of them looked like ones I already have.
So I like 2 on the Life one. He's got the bugs and fish in the exact same order.
Right. Well, you can do that on the Guide one. There's a way to do it, but like there's multiple ways to sort it. Like, and I sorted by Critterpedia, and like I'm trying my best with the phone, even though like most of the bugs and fish I already know, but I'm just trying to like not look at anything that I don't plan to buy.
I'm just writing what I have, basically. So.
Okay, Crazy Red, get out of my way. let's see, what kind of painting is this? Now, this is where this guy's going to get complicated. So, okay, I like this because in the original game, Crazy Red, well, he did go, I think he went by Jolly Red in the original too. He sold furniture and art, and in New Leaf, they kind of made him lame where he only would sell literally art. He'd just bring 3 pieces of art, 2 counterfeits and 1 real, and it was kind of lame. I like that they brought him back to selling some furniture. Let's see. No touching the art, please, but if you see something you're interested in, feel free to take a closer look. Just, keep the closest of that look within reason. Why are you blushing? I won't lie, an awful lot of folks have been asking me about that wistful painting there. Okay, so this is one other use of this app, I think. Because the app is going to have pictures of the real paintings.
So if it's a fake, it's just one that's just not in the thing. Like, it's not going to be one that looks just like one that's supposed to be there, right? It's going to be one that's, like, not in there?
No.
Or are they going to look like it, just with, like, different colors or something?
Okay, so if it's fake, it will be almost identical to one that will actually work in your museum. So, like, the wistful painting is a painting that will go to the museum. But there's a genuine version in the game, and there's a non-genuine version.
Oh.
So, if you buy an art piece, you got to make sure, because you only get to buy one when he visits, right? So, if you buy a fake one, you're going to be a little bummed out.
Right.
Like this one, wistful painting is something that Blathers wants. But I'm looking at this picture now, and the only difference I can see between the genuine and the not genuine is the color of the border. Oh my god. But maybe the price scared him off a bit. I'll sell it for $40,980. Deal of the spring union. I want a closer look. Okay, so they'll let you take a closer look, so that's good. Of course, this it is very hard to tell in this app. I think it's too yellow. Okay, I don't think it's genuine.
So I bought...
That one's really hard to tell.
I'd be bummed if the one I bought was fake. I bought one that I actually studied in art class. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was actually
Like,
excited
but
to
some
see
of
that
the-
they have a Peter Brego painting in the game.
Some of the differences are very subtle.
Yeah, so I don't know. Dang.
Like some of them I'll remember from New Leaf, but some of them will be like nuts. Like that one, the border is like it's either a bright yellow or a dark yellow for the border, according to this app. That's, of course, I'm trusting the app. We'll see how that works. All right, so this one's real because it's either gray or blue. So this is definitely one.
The fossils are gonna be hard to go through.
I'm gonna see.
Kind of.
Well, on which one?
On life. I mean.
Okay, so they're hard to go through on guide. Actually, on life, the best thing you can do is open your catalog. They're in order of your catalog.
Oh.
So just go to your catalog. As long as everything you've ever gotten has gone to the museum, it works really good. That's what guide was actually harder because you have to basically walk around your museum and looking, which it's in the order of the museum, so it's not so bad, I guess. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see how many. If it's like other games, you'll have only one reel. Wait, what is this painting called? Let's see what he said. I don't know art. Okay, solemn painting. The thing is, like, this is so far a freaking way.
Awesome. Oh, that helps. Cool.
I don't see the difference. Okay, so obviously the art section on this is not super up to date, honestly, because I'm like switching between. Okay, let's see if the other art app is better, because this one's kind of sucking it up right now. They don't even have pictures.
Of course.
Let's see. What is this called? This is the solemn painting. They don't have the fake ones in here. I know that the Rosetta Stone is real, though.
Those are real.
I mean that it's the real version. Let's see.
He said he used to have 2 fakes.
No, it used to be that all of his were fake except one. There would be one real, but I'm not sure if that's true. I can't tell. This is really hard to tell the difference. Let's see. I'm about to Google it. Solemn painting in New Horizons. Let's see. They're too small on the app. I can't tell if they're. Some of them are literally the same picture, so. Now, this website's saying there are multiple types of fake paintings.
Right.
Possibly. Some people are reporting. Okay, according to this website, the app is way off in terms of telling you what's real. So they may have made it harder. Oh, God, dude. If that's true.
So you have to trust your instincts.
Yeah.
Or
if you will.
Or Google the actual paintings.
That's like, I mean, well, you can look at the real one and you just have to, you have to have a really freaking astute eye for it. Okay, so I can't even tell in their real versus fake what is different. This is the man back of the fake Solomon is raising his arm more than he is in the real version. Okay, so this one is fake because if you see the guy in the very back, his arm should be against the wall. Like, just like, imagine his arm there and lower it by like 15 degrees. That's the difference between the real and the fake. Dude, they are nuts with some of this stuff. Okay, alright. Just stop talking to me, you stupid goat. Or whatever your name is. Alright. Let's see. So you want to look at the scary painting. It doesn't look very scary. I'm
missing 3 fossils.
I'm missing 7. You're missing 3?
3?
Holy cow, you really jumped ahead there. Jeez. I want a closer look. Let's see, scary painting. Okay, so here, this website seems really good, but I'll drop a link to you if you want it, in case you're interested. That one seems alright. It seems better than the app, to be honest. The app is okay, but I'm sure it will get better. Like, the option was obviously added, like, yesterday, probably, or, like, 2 days ago. Okay, so the difference is in the fake, his eyebrows are pointing up. In the real, they're pointing down. Okay, I mean, so they're not like big details, right? They're not like, it's not like the whole color is wrong or anything like that. It's like one little detail for the most part.
Right.
Okay, let's look at this. This is the wistful. Okay, so the difference is, this is real according to this. Because the fake would have a star-shaped earring. But this is one where people have reported additional fake variants. So I need to look really close at her. I'm trying to see if there's something else different. It is so hard to tell. It looks so much like the real one.
What happened to you? So...
It looks just like it. Okay, now let's see if you'll have multiple real ones. Now, I think he might have been able to have multiple real ones before, but I almost never had that happen, at least. What is this called? It's called the informative statue. Obviously, they don't use the real names for whatever reason. I don't know if those are somehow trademarked. Okay, like this is the easiest one. Because the informative stone, if it's fake, is blue. Like, so this one is clearly real, so I'm just going to take this one. But the wistful painting, there's not good enough info on yet. I'm going to take a picture near of Crazy Red, though. Let's see. close this. Yeah, I'm done. He's like shivering and he's like, please buy my stuff. Buy my crappy. Oh, I can't turn my camera. Oh, that is a sketchy look. Okay, I need to be fearful, obviously, in here. Stop scratching yourself. You weirdo. I know you're itchy, but jeez.
Okay, I did buy the real one. I was gonna say, I thought that was... Okay. I bought the real one. Of my painting. I also had the one...
Okay,
I also had the one with the eyebrows up.
Oh, the scary painting?
I think I would have noticed, though, on the one that I bought, because like I said, it was like it was like literally like a whole person missing off the painting. And I'm pretty sure I would have known that would have...
Okay, some of those are pretty... Like, some of them are more obvious than others.
But then again...
Like the Rosetta Stone, blue or black.
People that don't know, like, it still looked like a natural painting. Like, it was people in the woods walking up to a town. Like, if, like, one of them was missing, someone might not notice if they don't know, you know, art. Like, this is a painting I know. I would have been so disappointed in myself had I not known.
Just take those bells from you. He'll just take those bells from you. Yep, it's all there. Congratulations. You're now the proud owner of the informative statue. Been a pleasure doing business with you. Okay. Yeah, okay. And that's the other thing. He, be sure to get out of town before you know what it is. Collecting artwork contributes to the cultural quality of Isotopia, and looking will give miles to folks who prove themselves discerning connoisseurs. So yeah, Nook Mile slot was not added here. Like,
yeah,
they knew that they were gonna have the art there, obviously.
I like how his when you talked to him to earlier, he's like, yeah, I had to repair some holes in the ship. Long story, don't worry about it. Like,
long story, yeah.
He's getting shot at for stealing paintings.
Oh my god, that's totally what he was too. He was like Indiana Jonesing some people. Wait, is Crazy Red Indiana Jones? He probably is, isn't he? So I need more bushes here that actually have flowers, because those... I'll have to go to Lionel's... Yeah. I'll have to go to Lionel's house or every season and change his bushes to ones with flowers, I think. Because if you're rich, you would never have bushes that don't have flowers. Like, what kind of idiot do you think he is? Alright, let's see. But, alright, let's scoop up some of these bushes that are Lionel worthy. Alright, let's see. So, oranges. Wait, you know, I'm picking up oranges, but I don't actually know if you need oranges to scoop up a bush. I would guess you don't. And sure enough, you don't. Well, there you go. It's not enough to replace his. Which are the bushes that are growing? They are azaleas. Okay. Very nice. I take an azalea bush. My wife, she has such bad allergies right now.
That's killing her.
From Oklahoma, it's like the worst place we've ever lived. For allergies.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, you wouldn't think it, but oh my god, dude, you can see the like for weeks, like pollen has coated our trash bins and stuff. I mean, Illinois had some bad times, but Oklahoma was the worst I've ever seen. Like, I don't get allergy reactions usually, but I've even gotten a couple where I'm congested for a little while longer than usual, and that is really unusual for me. Like, I just don't get stuff like that for some reason.
Could just be
and that could be too, yeah. But it's rough here. I mean, she wakes up and she sounds like, you know, she smoked a couple packs overnight or something.
That is something that doesn't always get better with age.
Yeah,
I
that sucks.
Have allergies until about 27, so.
Oh boy.
Now they're pretty rough.
It does seem pretty bad here, but I don't know. They do have some, I don't know, somebody told me what they were, some different trees around here Not I can't remember what they're called. Not dogwood, but those are more of a western or eastern thing. I don't know. Let's see. So these are, what are these other bushes? These are called hydrangeas. They do not grow flowers yet. So I'll have to have a bush nursery so that I can rotate Lionel's bushes. Nan, can you please just talk to me? How you doing, kid? Let's talk. So how long have you known your friend Red Liverin from Cherrywind? I was just wondering because you seem to know each other well. Is that based on him visiting like twice? Actually, that's probably more than that. Alright, let's see. Oh, God. Speaking of congestion. Alright. God, dude. I'm going to like buy the real version of this app so I don't click the advertisements every time.
For the other one? Not the life one?
All of them. Yeah, the guide one has like the word. Like I'm trying to use it for my daily checklist because it is kind of nice.
Big giant.
But I don't know. We'll see how long that like. Because if I'm only using it for the daily checklist, it's probably gonna get the axe. Because honestly, we already have one.
You already kind of keep track. Like most of the stuff, like if you're doing racks and other things, like you're just
like, but who cares, right? Like, because at this point, you either got all your rocks or you didn't. Like, it's not like who cares. I need something from me. What you doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Check it out. I'm making an apple chair. God dang it! I want your apple chair. Definitely. Yeah, I think
about the fruit ones.
Even though to me, yeah, I mean, even though to me the guide one like looks better, I don't think it's as good, and that's upsetting. Okay, can I give you some clothes yet? I want to chat. While I'm doing my part for Nature Day, I just finished a tire out of the river. Fish a tire. Now I'm wondering how a tire made it all the way out here. You haven't seen any cars around, have you? Hey! Hey! That's a good point. I feel like she just dropped an Easter egg on us, though. God. She said that she did her part for Nature Day. She fished a tire out of the river. And she said, that's weird. I haven't seen any cars around here. There's a character in the Animal Crossing lore who is famous for having the only car in all of Animal Crossing. Her name is Gracie. She's a giraffe. And in the olden days, you used to wash her car, and in exchange, she would mail you a premium, luxurious piece of clothing. Maybe that is a Easter egg for her, or maybe a clue that she might come into the game eventually. Because they used to say in the old games, I fished up a tire or something like that. I haven't seen Gracie around recently, so I don't know what's up. Or they'd make references to her, so that was a reference. I don't know. Could just be an Easter egg. You never know. Oh, bushes.
Yeah, those guides aren't bad. I don't know if the ACNH guide thing. Yeah, like I said, if that's all I'm using for, I think that one might.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
So I want it to be better,
It
but
does.
I
Has
don't
a nice
think
visual
it is.
appeal, but that's like all.
Yeah.
It's got going for it. The other one's got
That's
a better keeping track of.
Yeah, it's as far as functionality, the other one works better, and it has everything. Man, stop smelling those flowers.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess that is why I got away with the path, because on that part of my island, I only have it one high. I don't have it too high right there. So.
Right. That's okay. The ladder makes it seem sketchy.
Yeah, makes it seem more like, hey, what do you got for me? You just go ahead and park back here.
So I guess Red's gonna be a weekly visitor now. Like you have him today.
Too. So I wonder if it'll be Sundays or if it'll just be
A Sunday thing? They're gonna overlap Sunday things. Maybe that would be interesting.
so give something for the rest of the day, seeing how the tournament's only half the day.
That's true. That's one of the shorter events. Okay, let's go to the museum. Lots of new things. Oh crap! What's my thumbnail gonna be? Crazy Red or the museum? What fudge? Voila. Hello. Looks much nice. Very nice. Who, if it isn't HansGeiger? I'm pleased to say the art exhibit is finally finished. Your very own donations made it all possible, HansGeiger. So to you, I am most grateful. The entrance to the gallery is but a jaunt up the stairs. Please do take a gander at your leisure. I am handicapped. I cannot. Might there be something? Please build me out.
Why is there not accessible?
Nobody cares about people without legs. Or so, apparently. Yay, we got a fossil we don't have already. Everybody get your apps ready.
Nice. I've been running into a whole lot of duplicates lately because
I've been hitting walls for a while.
Left, so
yeah.
That would be why.
So I did better early on, but you did better more consistently, it sounds like. So I did a sprint, and you did more of a marathon.
Here's one.
Where you got like two or three here the whole time. Like I was getting all four for like weeks.
I wasn't getting like,
and then nothing.
I was only getting like 2 or 3. Yeah, so that would be, So I was just,
right.
Now the last few days have been complete duplicates.
I just have one of all that. Right, Quetzal wing. Yay. Does that finish Quetzalcoatl? Could it be? It is a white. God, I can't say right. What the heck does this mean? Yeah. Quetzalcoatl is done. Yeah. Is this the one that's the big scary thing that we've read about a few times? Okay, so let's just skip all that.
The big walking, flying. It flies and apparently just walks and picks it.
Crawled on all floors, so that made Blather just sad.
I think that thing's probably like the closest thing to a dragon.
Yes. Quetzalcoatl. Okay, so I have 6 fossils left. So I could be doing better.
It's basically a giant pterodactyl that acted like a blue herring, but it would like pick off land animals. Like walk real slow. It's like I'm a tree, gotcha.
It is Zapdos, so that's good. It's what Zapdos is based. Zapdos is based off of Quetzalcoatl, and Moltres off of Phoenix. I don't know what Articuno is based off of. What the F? Is this what it is? Jesus, that's scary.
Right? So I'm saying it's like a giant pterodactyl blue herring, except it's not quite accurate size. So you're like, you'd have to add about another your person height, I think, too. So it was like 20-some feet tall or something. It was insane.
Well, let's see. If my character is 6 feet tall, then
it's pretty close. Yeah.
Then from toe to beak, this thing would probably be 18 feet tall.
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
I don't know how they measure bird height, but
imagine if things. Yeah,
like it'd be about. So yeah, if you do scale it, it's about right. Yeah, that would be freaky. I did look like when I was entering the museum thingy in my phone. Like this thing has 6 freaking pieces.
I was entering it in.
It was ridiculous.
Like, man,
holy cow!
Pieces do you need?
Yeah, I didn't realize how many. I can't believe I finished it. It's like freaking huge.
I was looking at that. It's like, here's tail piece, here's mid tail piece, here's the end tail piece. Like, wait, what?
Right, like what the heck? All right, let's see. And let's look at the art museum.
Yeah, go take a look at it. It's pretty cool.
Very white. Ooh, that's good. A flowery painting. Flower painting. Tell me about HansGeiger, of course. Oh, it has crap. It has info. Crap. What the heck?
Oh yeah.
Oil on canvas. Hang on. They actually say the artist in this game. Wow. Okay, sunflower. It says the real name even. What the heck? Sunflowers. Vincent van Gogh, circa 1888. Oil on canvas. Van Gogh painted this piece when he moved to the south of France in search of more vibrant colors. Yellow was Van Gogh's favorite color, and he made 7 paintings that featured sunflowers during this time.
He's got one that's like, I think, just
great.
Sunflowers.
Nice.
So there's a lot of spaces for art, but it's just this like one room, so like there's not like.
Yeah, there's a lot of spaces. Yeah, you're right.
So there's a bit of art.
What makes sense? Art museums are usually pretty open.
Like open concept.
So it makes sense. Yeah, so there's several spaces. I wonder if there's going to be 80? Well, there's not 80 fossils, so maybe there won't be. I mean, 50 art pieces would be a lot of art pieces, even.
Yeah, I didn't count the plaques, but I would assume it's...
I'm gonna go look and see if it'll tell me stories about the other ones now. That's one thing I hope they'll add eventually, if not already. I want to be able to see the stories for.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
The other
the
things.
info instead of
Sturgeon. It will not though.
yeah.
That's
If you
lame.
don't hear it from him right away, then you don't get any more info.
Yeah, you can go to, like the wiki. They have those quotes there, but
At that point,
in the past games, you could click and say more information, and it would tell you
nice.
the additional info in the museum.
I like that they did that with the art though. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like they. Maybe it's just that one since you missed that information with them. I don't know.
I gotta imagine they're probably gonna do it.
No, that'd be lame. Yeah, they'd probably do it with all. Yeah. Let's see. All right, also fossils and oranges.
I don't know if it's pate.
Nope. Wait. Is it possible she wants to move? No, that's a reaction. Get away from me. I'm shunning her now. Pretty sure that means she wanted to teach me a reaction. Which I would not mind a reaction.
Cherry dress. What?
Should work.
Oh, is that one of those electric-y static balls? Is that what that?
Yes, it's like a plasma ball. Yeah, it's nice. I bought it. I bought everything for my store today. Just barely have access spells. Are you kidding me? Is your joint open still? Is your shop open still?
Yeah, for like 23 minutes.
If you get a chance, are you still on? Okay, can you open? So I can come buy those stinking hyacinths.
Oh yeah.
I might make it in time. Should I think? Yeah, the turnips will be kind of hard to do if I come home late and it ends up being like having to travel to your island for it, huh?
Yep. Especially if we got because you got to get because you can't travel with your mule, so you have to. Oh, I don't want to visit someone. Nope.
So yeah, you'd have to.
I don't want
That would suck.
Yeah, because you have to log on.
It's not impossible. As long as I have like an hour to spare, it's possible. But like when it's like less than half an hour, it's probably not.
So I did buy the one upgrade for pocket space, so that at least I can pick up 30.
I'm
30
thinking
at a
about
time
doing
instead of
that
just
too.
20 at a time.
I might fully upgrade her
I
pockets
think I'm
eventually
going
because
to
that was really
eventually as
annoying.
well.
Because then she can
I
hold a
only
full
have enough
pocket
to do
as
the
well,
one
in
this
addition
time,
to it being else.
But yeah, I am going to definitely. All right, so.
Right, because I want them to be able to hold at least a full pocket.
Yeah, so that's gonna get upgraded.
At once.
I did the tool thing too because that's sort of annoying. That's only like 800, so that was
Yeah.
cheap miles. So like the pockets in that, I'm not gonna obviously buy all the construction stuff. I'm not gonna buy like anything else, but I think I am gonna save up and get the additional pocket space because I did 30 at a time and it wasn't so bad. But I was thinking about that when I was dropping them down. I'm like, 20 at a time. No.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty rough. So I'm going to upgrade as well, too, just so she can have them in her house. She can have a full pocket when she's off and all kinds of other stuff. That'll make it a little easier if you randomly get open. But like, I wish like you could just tell the game, hey, this is my account as well. So, but obviously there would be problems with that, I guess.
So you can't fly with that one because they don't have the...
But like the whole town, I feel like should be associated with your online, like, because... Like, you can have multiple people, but really, either one person's controlling the fate of... It's one person's town, pretty much, because... Before, there wasn't as much customizing of the town, so playing with multiple people, you only really influenced your house, and that was pretty much it. So, playing with multiple people wasn't...
Now it's like, hey, listen, this is the plan.
A big impact. Now it's like the whole town you're customizing, so... Exactly.
Yeah, this one seems to have a lot of customization compared to... Just watch people play New Leaf, and you could do a bit in New Leaf, but it wasn't quite...
Right, you could put, you could get town work projects, and that would customize a little bit. But putting furniture outside was a game changer for this one, so
Yeah, being able to do the
everything changed.
doing all the Stonehenge and doing all the you can do anything there.
Yeah. There was that in the other game, but it was like building bridges, which was sad to do 100 times.
Look like such a CEO.
Yes. I went very professional today. I wanted Crazy Red to be able to respect my how I carry myself, so went with the classic blue suit. What you got in here? Is that a noose? That's a shower head? I'll take that.
The shower head that I already
Yeah, I'm
own.
gonna buy that, right? Oh.
I already have one of those other sewing wheels now.
It'd have to also have a shower.
No, it goes right on the wall.
Like,
that's a set that plumbs into it.
well, but it'd have to have like a. You'd have to have like a drain or something.
I put it over top of the
Because.
tub.
Oh, okay, that would work too. Let's see. Item cut. Now this is gonna be a little annoying to plug all these in, but it's easier to add one at a time than it is to go back every week and add a bajillion. That's so. What you guys do? What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm not. Crap.
That'd be funny.
Essence. I'm not trying to.
Come on, you leave. I never bought the flower.
Outdoorsy. Those look kind of nice. No, not red. White. There you go.
I was got red and white today. Just got yellow too.
I don't know if he has any other colors. I don't know. I'm mostly gonna buy white. We'll buy like a couple bags of yellow, probably. How many of these do I need? I'm not sure. Just keep. I probably could have like roughly counted. That would have been a good idea.
Why would you?
Yellow hyacinths, okay. I'll buy. Let's just get 2 bags of those. All right, thank you, gentlemen. I got 25 and 10. That's got to be close enough. I think. All right, off we go. Anybody DIY anything here?
Kate was doing a cherry dress a minute ago. I don't know if she's still.
Is this Pete?
Yeah, it's the one closest. Yeah, right there. No, up. It's me. Kate's north
Up.
of that.
This Rowan.
Left.
This Rex. Left. You said up, darn it. There we go. Give me your dress, Pate. Oh, fine. I should have read the instructions. Whatever. Ugh. You're making a dress. Why is a hammer involved in that?
I know.
What the heck are you doing, Pate?
Smashing the cherries into the dress to get the dye correct, you know.
Maybe that's why it's not going well for her.
Yeah. Should have followed the directions, yeah. When it said sew instead of, hammer and nail.
Yeah, and the required tools, it did not mention a hammer, so you're fine.
I should have used the right Allen wrench. Darn it.
Where? Let me go.
That'll happen. Walking out of the house with the step.
Bye. I've done my business. The only thing I didn't finish adding, I was working on my catalog before I went to bed. I add everything except I got to the clothes, and that was taking me a while to get through. So
Yeah,
I stopped there. Eventually, I'll just try to plug all that stuff in. But since I'm trying to complete the catalog, I need something to help me start. Like, because the problem with like the wallpapers was, they're actually, if they're different colors, they're actually different entries altogether.
Right.
The color variant. So that's why I was getting confused a lot. Is I was like, I think I have this already because I would have a different color of it. So there was a lot that I actually didn't have, like today.
Yeah, because clothing and other things will count as like one item, but with different variants that you could get.
One item. So I will have completed my catalog without the. Now, getting the color variants of everything, I don't think it's realistic. But so if I do see something in the shop that I already have in my catalog, I guess if I wanted to be thorough, I should check and see if I have its color variant. That I'd have to check manually in my catalog in game, but Jesus, that's gonna be a lot of freaking effort. I don't know about that one. Maybe after I finish my catalog, I'll go finish the colors. But I mean, for some of them, there's like 12 variants.
Yeah.
If you could just like customize the color, then like I'd do that. Like I'd buy it and then go customize it and then sell it or something.
I mean, that's almost like the same concept of like doing Breath of the Wild 100%, and then getting all the armor upgraded, and then also getting all the amiibos to get the extra armor. You know, so I mean, like things that don't necessarily have to happen to be considered 100%. But
oh my god, dude, wait. Do people not consider getting the perfect armors to be 100%ing?
I do.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you have not perfected all the armor, then you did not 100%. That if people are saying that, that's because people don't know what it means to 100% a game.
The game itself doesn't.
100%ing a game means doing everything.
Oh,
okay. The 100% on that game, the little meter or whatever, that's BS. That's meaningless.
Getting all the Koraks and hitting every location, plus beating the bosses.
There's a lot more to do than all that.
That's what they consider 100%. I consider 100%.
Yes, right.
Getting all the armor.
Okay, yeah, 100% in game means you should have every piece of armor to its max.
Now, there are pieces of armor that I can't get because I don't have said amiibos. Because there are some that are amiibo particular.
I thought that all amiibo, they had claimed originally that all amiibo specific armors you will also be able to find naturally.
No.
I thought. Okay, so you can't.
That's
kind of weird because there's some armor that I've gotten from amiibos that I've also found naturally.
If they have, well, those are but there's special ones. Like now there are ones with like the variants of like oh, this one's a stealth armor, and then there's an amiibo one that's like a stealth armor. That's like the dark Link one, but that's from a particular amiibo set that gets you the dark Link.
I don't know. I've used an awful lot of the amiibos on the game, and almost maybe once you've gotten it from an amiibo, you can get it from other things. I don't know.
There's no way to get like the deity armor. You can only get from the amiibo. You can't get deity armor anywhere else in the game. Can't. Telling you.
I have the deity armor.
Yeah, you've done amiibos.
I don't have.
It's not from.
Maybe I have the right amiibo.
From the
Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a Majora's Mask amiibo.
He just has a go around mask in his
hand. I don't have a Young Link amiibo.
Let me see what ones he comes from.
Now, this is what they said when the game came out. They said anything you can get from amiibo, you can find in game. That's what they said originally. Nah, maybe they changed their stance on it.
If you go, the fierce deity armor is obtained by scanning the Majora's Mask themed series Link amiibo.
I'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure I have the Fierce Deity armor. Maybe I do, but I don't have the Goron mask.
You might just have one that's one of the ones.
That somehow qualifies? Who's meowing? No food. Okay, can I... Does that work? It does, okay. I didn't get enough flowers, that said. These will grow though. I don't know. I remember them specifically saying when they were releasing the game that anything that was amiibo unlocked, you would also eventually be able to get.
Huh. Yeah, I've never had that be the.
I don't know. I'll have to look at
everything
my thing later.
Yeah,
but,
that'd be interesting.
But whatever. I wouldn't consider those anyway. Like if
they're
semi-locked behind a paywall,
through amiibos, which are the only ones I'm missing.
Yeah.
Then I don't consider that 100%.
It's got to be the in-game stuff
because that's something that's like forcing you to either buy something or hunt stuff down that doesn't exist. Or
anything you had to pay extra for doesn't need to be included, really.
Right.
But like you should have the minimum all the armor, like up to the max level. I mean, you have to have, I think, made every recipe. Surely, I don't know if that's tracked at all. Maybe not.
It's not
Iron
tracked,
Hands,
but I have made several of the actual recipes.
Yes, there's not really any way to know that. So that's.
Oh,
there's some other things like you'd have to have all the legendary horses. I feel like.
That.
Yeah, and then all the quests, obviously. Which is that even measured in their 100% in game?
It's not measured in their 100%. The main quests, I think, are.
Yeah.
Side quests aren't.
Right. Yeah. So there you go. Like
technically, on this file, there's a couple that I did on the other one that I haven't done. The only thing I really have left for me to fully consider myself having that 100% is I have to do the Master Sword trials.
Oh yeah. Now their 100% is just telling you've completed 100% of the map because everything that contributes to the 100% is something that marks the map.
Sort of, yeah. It's mini bosses and major bosses also, and the the last bosses all count. So the bosses count towards it, which is actually still a small percentage. The largest percent is the Korok seeds. It's like 60 some percent of it is the Korok seeds.
They should have made them a smaller percent.
And then those are each worth like 0.08% each. It took, but it was that there's 900, so.
But there's 900 of them, so that adds up. They should have done that different.
Yeah, that should have just been its own thing. Yeah, and then it's finding all the locations, so it's completing the map and visiting everywhere in the map. See, so it's the bosses, the mini bosses, the Korok seeds. I think that's really it for them to consider 100%.
Oh, I'm hungry now. I didn't eat before the stream because I wasn't hungry, and now I'm very hungry.
Yeah, so the divine beasts are altogether only worth 0.32% of what's considered.
Wow.
The shrines are also considered. That's 9.6%, so that's almost 10% of it is doing all the
shrines. Those all show up on your map. So is beating specifically the bosses also part of it?
Yes, you have to beat those bosses.
Well, that makes sense because you can only... That changes how they look on the... I think it literally is just stuff that somehow impacts the look of the map. Like, if you think about it, because that changes the appearance of the divine beasts on your map,
too.
So
with the divine beasts and the shrines, that's 10% of the game. That's what they consider 10% of the game. 18.08% is all 226 locations. And
well,
that's 72,
the pictures,
a whopping 72% is the Korok seeds. Ridiculous.
Now, I don't know if people consider I consider the photos part of the 100%ing too. I don't know if that's the thing. Of course, that's kind of easy if you just, I guess you can buy them.
Yeah,
so.
I consider it the thing. I did a large majority without buying it, and then I bought. Just finish it off.
There's one, I just refuse to buy them. So it is so free. There's some, of the birds that are impossible to find. Holy cow!
Also, certain
there's
that you
one type of
under certain circumstances, or that are
okay. Some of those
so you have to remember to take a picture of.
Right. Some of those. Well, now all those enemies come back eventually.
You can go back into the shrine.
Even the Blight Ganons, you get an opportunity to fight again. So I had not taken pictures of any of them, but when I refought them, I took pictures of them. So that was how I was able to get pictures of them. And obviously Ganon, you can fight as many times as you want. So if you forget his picture, then you're fine. But the Blight Gans, I was like, oh my god, I took a picture of one Blight Ganon, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then they give you an opportunity to fight them again, and then I was like, I took their pictures. And they were much easier the second time.
What's not considered, but this is on a website, this is on IGN. What's not considered complete, but what they still recommend you do, is the 15 main quests, the 76 side quests, the 42 shrine quests, which you have to do to complete the shrines anyway, and the 18 captured memories, the 385 compendium, which is the pictures, the 14.
Those are absolutely essential to 100% of the game.
The 3 medals of honor, which I consider completing 100%, so I've done those.
How can you say 100% if you didn't do them?
How can you consider 100% if you haven't gotten those medals of honor?
This is literally the story of the game. Like,
the armor, all that sets stuff. And upgrades, and the horse gear.
Interesting.
Which I've done everything, but on this particular file, I think I still have a couple of side quests, and then the Master Sword Trials, which I have had. 1, 2. And I already have more hours in Animal Crossing than I do on that game.
What? Really?
Yeah, I think I went through it pretty quick this last time on the Switch because I only have like 100.
Oh yeah, you played more on Wii U.
Yeah, on the Wii U, I think I played a longer file, and then when I switched over to do it, I think I was able to get through.
I can't
think
tell.
I did the Korax quicker the second time around.
I can't tell.
Plus, when you know where like most of the shrines are at that point too.
So that makes sense there, how that is. Okay, let's see. To the map. Some of this stuff is very hard to tell in game. Okay, I have to put these socks on. Move. I want to get rid of the titles. Okay. Okay, my house island is pretty big now. Let's see.
Sucker on your island, did he leave me? Oh, now he's in his home.
I hope not. I like the one. I don't remember who said that, but they're doing the food
I thought that was
island. Cool.
That's
a good idea.
Was it Lemon that was doing that? No.
I think it was Lemon, maybe. I feel like it was.
Might have been Lemon Drop. That's it.
Let's see. This is not
just
exactly
talking about themes like that. Like I think if I were to do this game again, I would do some kind of like I'm gonna do like although they're like the stupidest one. Like I would pick something else other than that. But like for example, like all the sheep or something. You know, like just do all one animal. Like it's a herd, and just name it some themed.
This is 2 wide. I want this to be 3 wide. How can that be arranged? I want this to be... Well, I guess I can just do that. No, that's not it. Because I want it to be... God. I want it to be like that. Can I just do that? That looks kind of lame, though, right? Yeah. It does. Okay. I want it to be 3 wide. To keep with the vision here. God. I was doing so good.
Watching. That's the most entertaining part about watching your stream. Is the
watching the water struggles.
The land struggles.
Oh, come on. Okay. It's like you gotta get the sweet spot. Well, I was sure I was in the sweet spot there, but apparently I wasn't. I was so far away from where he just did that. God.
Like I said, I'm so glad it doesn't cost individual money to try to.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. No. Okay. I mean, it looks okay like that. It's too wide though, I think. But it looks alright. Like, I could just leave it, I guess. Can I vault it? It does look wide though, doesn't it? Yeah, it's wide. Let's see. It's almost impossible to tell if it's too wide. Let's see. Oh, this is the worst part. I have to try to... God dang it. I have to bury it all in order to attempt to dig it all.
Yep.
Just to move it over one little measly block.
Isn't it the worst?
Yes. It absolutely is.
Sometimes it puts so much dirt back too. You're just like, and here's 6 spots buried with one swoop. Like, wait, what?
Yep.
I just wanted that tiny spot buried.
Okay, I didn't mind that really wide. What? What in the world? Did you see? My guy did a 180.
He just like twirled around like little ballerina and said, dig a hole here.
It's messed up, man. Okay, that looks like how the diagonal rivers are supposed to. Well, okay, let's check over here. Yeah, that's the width they're supposed to be. I think the other width looked kind of nice though, honestly, but I think that's how it's supposed to look. I want them to look like the game intends a river to look, but also man-made.
Right.
If that makes sense. I want it to be both artificial and natural. Okay, I want to have my cake and eat it too, is what I'm saying. Let's see. So yeah, that looks good, and the intersection is distinct. Now, what I'll have to determine is this part. Okay, we could build a bridge probably. We could go ahead and, although I kind of want to wait on the bridge just because I want to make sure to hash out the rest of it first. So where else could we put a bridge that we currently need? Yeah, here is where a bridge needs to go. But oof.
Your home?
So path. No, maybe. No, I'm gonna move one of their homes. So okay, here's what we'll do. We'll get rid of this pond, so I can work on something up here. I'm trying not to get, like, I've had to destroy a couple too many things now, so I don't want to get too excited putting bridges down.
Right. So you might have to.
Because that gets a little pricey.
Because then you'd be like, oh, I gotta move that again.
To mess up. I'll definitely move a villager's house into place today. I don't know whose. Maybe Phoebe's.
Be cool. I like Phoebe. Really turned out.
No, because well, okay. Phoebe's going to be on the side with the human. No, Bianca's going to be on the side with the humans. That's what I decided, so. I will have no ponds anymore, I don't think. So that's fun. Ponds? Where'd you guys catch it? Where was that snapping turtle at? Was that in a pond or a river? River? I still need to get that.
I know.
And the other one.
Right? No, I know. So like the alligator snapping turtles, those are more river, but snapping turtles.
We get them in ponds here, so that's kind
turtles,
of. We get them everywhere.
The snapping turtles that are up here are like almost pond exclusive.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's make it a bit of let's see what it said. Yeah, river. Between 7 p.m. and 4 a.m. Now until October.
I guess that could be a snapping turtle right there. I don't know how big they are.
Big, I think.
Nope. I tried.
You failed, but you tried.
I did. Let's see. Alright, so if we're a path.
Did you want all the antique?
There would be. I mean, I'll take it. I don't have any plans for it, but. Oh my god, the fact that you
got
can't.
An antique mini table. So it's like a round table you'd put a lamp on.
Nice. That sounds good.
It's open. Can't place it.
We're gonna put the. Although I got to tell you, It doesn't make sense for the path to be right against the edge, does it? Fudge. Well, this is how I had it planned, but now that I have it, this is the problem. I have the plan in theory, but then in reality, it may not look right. This is where I planned to put the ramp, but now I think I want to move it. Right, so, okay, that doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. Oh my god. There should be a bridge across this river here, which is fine. There's still room for. God. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, I need to know where this ramp comes. Oh, crap. Okay, let's just go with the high one for now.
So yeah, I looked into the version numbers thing. Companies are just all over the place with it. But I think it's literally just however they want to do it. Like, makes sense for like PUBG because they're doing it based on season. So it's like if it's season 7, then it's like 7 point blah blah blah.
Now, it's weird the hunt jumped from 1.3 to 1.999.
If that's just some goof up in the game, unless they are trying to tease.
I looked it up and no one's mentioning it.
It's like no one's noticed.
Like there's no. I mean, hunt doesn't get talked about a lot, I guess. So that's also a thing. Oh yes, because this river in my measurements was too big, so this works out fine. Okay. Now, okay, the problem is. Now, if we go with my plan, let's just go with the plan really quick. If we go with the plan, then I will have a dirt path, which would be light, not dark. Dark would be lower in richer soil. Nope. Oh my god, dude. The fact that it doesn't line up with the path makes me so angry. So supposedly, I read the color of the balloon determines what's in it. Red is resources, green is furniture, and yellow is DIYs. Supposedly, so this should be a DIY, or I could have the resources and DIYs. Okay, well that didn't follow any of that. What was it? It was furniture, and it was yellow. So. Yeah,
I was like,
one of those apps has like a thing about it. Let's see what it says. So that's wrong. As we've established before, there seems to be, at best, not very good information out there. Let's see. Where would this even be? Where did I see this at? Maybe I read this online on accident somewhere. Let's see. Conditions for unlock? What the heck? Where is it? Huh, I do not know. Oh well, I don't know where I read that. Maybe I dreamed it. It's possible. Let's see.
Okay, so when I looked online on GameSpot, they said that you may have heard that certain balloons have certain things, but it's not true.
Okay, so wherever I read this was obviously a BS place because they said yellow would be DIY, and that was not a DIY.
Yeah, and these people were saying, on GameSpot, they're saying the rumor was that yellow would have bells, but it's not true. They said, at least with the normal balloons.
I had a red one with bells.
Obviously, the golden balloon has the golden slingshot, the event balloons, the special ones have their things, but the normal color balloons, there's no reason to ignore any balloon.
I think people are thinking this game has more predictable stuff than it does. Yeah. Okay, so here's the problem. I think I'm going to have to move this path over, this ramp over to here, and that's a bummer.
Means you got to destroy it. And then
I'm going to move my ramp over one spot.
Maybe you could just move it.
Now, this is an opportunity to think. if I even want a ramp here. I think I do, because it'll be very sad if I don't.
So do you,
now, the other opportunity
do you want the ramp,
is, do I make a
yeah,
vertical?
so do you want the ramp there, or do you
No.
want it vertical, and it eliminates most of that path that goes curvy around?
Because that gets rid of a lot of this. Well, I like the curvy around
Right.
path. So I'm not... But if I do it vertical, I'll have it just go up here, and it'll be a stone path that goes from here to this staircase, and then it'll be dirt path all the way over here to this bridge. Because across this bridge is supposed to be the country. The back country. So I don't mind this curvy thingy, but now the problem is that the stair has presented its own difficulties in the form of this, of course. And that would eliminate... I would literally just close in the mountain around. If I move the stair back to here, I'll end up putting the earth here, and it will look kind of weird. Because it will occlude the ramp slightly. Let's go see something. That's a tarantula. Ooh. A blue balloon wasn't even an option in that one we had.
Yeah, it's because they ran out of things to be like, well, what's in the blue balloon? What is it?
It had clothing.
It's just
on it.
people trying to publish stuff that they think they can.
Yes, they just want to get clicks. Maybe they think they make revelations, but see, okay. Even with like this natural ramp, it doesn't look very good when it's surrounded by earth. I don't think. I mean, it looks okay, but so if I move the ramp back one, it would basically look like that, except it would be like, I don't like that really. It takes away from the visual quality of it.
Okay. Especially the stone ramp. They look kind of.
Nan. God dang it, Nan. If it's... Oh, okay. Sure. I'll take it. I was going to say, she already asked to move once.
Right? I know.
She better not be asking to move in.
She has to move. It's like, fine, get out of here. Whatever, man. We don't like you.
Get out here, tiger beetle. I'm tired of your kind. You too much work to catch.
Measly
Let's see.
1,000 pounds.
Yeah, 1,000 pounds, nothing.
It's funny how, like, at first we're like, oh, yeah, you know, the Piper kite butterflies, I mean, it's 1,000 pounds. They're, like, getting all the hermit crabs, like, hey, man, it's 1,000 each. So we're just, like, going around grabbing them all. Now we're like, yeah, 1,000 pounds. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to do this, but what I'm going to end up doing is move over this...
Because now do you want a center? Except you can't.
I can't make it centered. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go look at something really quick.
I love it when a plan comes together beautifully.
Oh my god. Okay, I got a plan. I'm a genius. And luckily with the ramp, this will not work because, oh my god. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, let's just go with it for now. It's fine. Get out your flower. Oh, that's really irritating.
It's the odd number. Yeah.
Well, the odd number's okay, but I don't think the ramp will meet the odd number unless it lets me center it, but I don't think that it will. Suck. That's a bad deal. You hate to see it. Now, this would have worked out actually almost perfectly if it weren't for this dumb house problem I ran into here.
Yep. Yeah, actually, it would have. Because it would have been over another one.
Now, the easy solution in theory would be to just not care, first of all. The other solution would be move over his house one. There's no houses here. and eliminate this gap. But oh, that's gonna make it. It's gonna take away from everything. No, okay, all right. The worst of the outcomes is to move these houses and get rid of one of the gaps and just have it look weird. The best outcome is to make it work somehow here. Yeah, okay. I'll change my mind on that a few times, I'm sure. Let's see. Playing in this game is hard because it takes several days for anything to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like you move something, you're like, oh, you gotta wait for that to move to.
Yep.
Continue on to that plan.
Luckily, it's cheap to destroy that ramp, but I feel like I should let that marinate for a second. Let's just not do that. Ooh. All right, let's move a house. Let's not destroy a ramp because.
You know what you do? You look like an actual official construction bigwig coming in to rain on everybody's parade.
Yeah.
I've actually had that experience in the last couple of years. So.
Layout changes.
It's a lot of fun, by the way.
I don't know. Let's see who fudge. I didn't think about this. Phoebe. Understood. Phoebe, yes, let's do it. No, wait. I moved Phoebe already, didn't I? Wait. Did I move Phoebe already? Well, I can cancel this, so I have to, so it's fine. I think she's still up on the... She doesn't have a choice, and you know this. Jeez. Alright, well, okay, where's Phoebe's house at right now? Hopefully it's not already in the line. I should have checked that before I... Okay. Well, in my design, I even have that path going up odd, which is interesting that I would have gone with it. Which didn't look as bad, which wasn't as bothersome when the path was going at an angle. It almost made sense, but now it makes you wonder. Well, of course, a solution is make this all path. That would sort of eliminate some concern.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see.
Let's do that. Add a couple
I think I might get rid of that stair. We'll see.
Just like trash recycle bins along the fence and make it look like
Yeah,
a nice
that's
little
true.
unity path drop off area.
Alright, so Phoebe needs to be... This is Chief's house. I guess I could see who Phoebe would get along with, but I don't think I care. Flo is there. Who's this? These are all people I'm going to keep. So
true life story. You're not going to get along with your neighbors.
Yeah. I really like Phoebe and Chief, so I'm going to put Phoebe by Chief, I think. Let's see. Let me imagine it.
I like most of it.
Yeah. I like some of mine.
I don't like the one that's behind me that jumps the fence to talk to me. Like, you need to stay in your yard.
Oh, you must be real life neighbors.
Yeah, I'm talking to real life.
Yeah, my neighbors are fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that are like next to me. Great. I worked with one of them before. So that was kind of fun.
There's a fly. Finally. Come here, fly.
The other one's great.
Get away, ants.
Nice to the kids. But the one behind me. And trumps my fence again.
Tried to fly away. He jumps your
does. I was literally walking into my home, and he jumped the fence in the backyard.
Nice.
To come talk to me for the 100th time.
Nice.
About he doesn't like my where I pile my grass, my grass clippings.
So he jumped your fence to come tell you he doesn't like it?
He tells me like 4 times a year that where I put it in the corner of the yard, it will get struck by lightning and set the whole neighborhood on fire.
There you go. There's my snapping turtle. Let's see.
Like legit, that's his reasoning.
Wow.
So I'm gonna set the neighborhood on fire because of the grass getting struck by lightning.
Just because it's in the corner?
As
opposed to somewhere else?
I have it too close to the fence.
Oh. Well, I'll take care. You won't have to burn it later then. Just tell them that next time. So make that job simple for me. I won't have to burn it on my own. Let's see that, and where's my snapping turtle at? Alright, there we go. Alright. We did it. We caught 2 new things. Wow, what a productive
we got a red
day.
balloon. Let's see. What's the red balloon supposed to be?
It's supposed to be a material, which I would have included money in that, I guess. Like a, building material.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a beach towel. That's furniture.
Oh, that's building material to get. If you want to go to the beach and collect shells, you need a beach towel. So I think it's technically a building resource. Fly. Alas, okay, please tell me. I see. In that case, the foul fly is quite the disquieting creature. I tell you, it tastes its food with its feet. Yep. Yeep. In fact, that when flies rub their legs together, they do so to get rid of debris blocking their taste receptors. And did you know, their hairy toes release a sticky goo so they can walk on any surface, even your ceiling. This gross goo gets on your food, too. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation. Alright. If you're going to worry about every little critter putting things on your food, then you're going to never eat, unfortunately.
That's the truth.
Let's see. Snapping turtle. Woohoo, this is undoubtedly a snapping turtle. You may interest me in some facts. Wonderful. The snapping turtle is a large turtle known for its crocodile-like body and long claws. No, wait. It is better known for its ferocious bite, which it can deliver with shocking speed for a turtle. No, wait. It is best known for that time one chased me across the parking lot and I had to climb on top of a car. And there you have it. Oh, God. I don't know if those are facts completely, but that's fine. They were pretty good anyway, so gator chasing them across the park. Turtle chasing them across. What if you could catch a gator? That would be pretty sweet.
Oh, that'd be cool. Well, I came to donate this gator. Has anyone seen
Just
bladders?
bring
I
Dell
haven't
in.
seen him since I donated a gator.
Oh, God, yeah. Let's see. All right, so move to house. All right, I got to make another decision, though, because I can't lose a day to not building. Okay, all right. You know what? I have an easier ramp to get rid of. Like, I want to let... Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to let this marinate. I'm just going to destroy it, and we're just going to live with the consequences.
I'd say destroy it, fill it with cement, see where you want to put it, mess around with it. Yeah.
Ugh. I think it needs to be vertical
I think it's
either
gonna
way.
go over.
If anything, it's going to go away altogether. Like, if it really messes up that bad, I'm not going to move all the houses. I'm just going to destroy the stairs. And you're going to have to go all the way around, which
Just
really
put a house
suck.
there. Just make it a whole road of houses. So you have to go all the way around to get up to... That's only going to be the bummer, is getting up to Lionel.
Well, I'll have the other ramp, so you'll have to basically go to the left ramp and go all the way.
So I'm saying it's going to be the bummer.
Which would be okay, but to get to this house, you'd have to go through the back country, which is not my intention, obviously. Let's see that. I have another idea when you said that. Let's see if it will work, though. Demolish something. Oh, demolish. Well, I guess we have a number of social lines. This is about to happen. Okay. Stone staircase. Yeah. 10,000 bells. Here you go. God dang it. I knew it. I knew I would click that.
I know. I did that. It's the only one in the whole game, which makes sense.
Yes.
They do that, so you don't make a rash decision. But it's the only one
No!
that makes you say no first.
Stop. Go back to the... No, don't go back to the main menu. Go back to where I literally just was. God. I don't want layout. About... Bridges and inclines. Demolish something. Okay. Let's go very slowly here. A stone staircase right there. We're going backwards in terms of bridges and ramps. Demolish. Jesus. Third time's the charm. It is weird. My recycle bin randomly has a bunch of clothes in it. I don't know where these came from. But suddenly there's stuff in there. Alright. Now I was thinking... No, what I was thinking would work, so that's fine. What I could always end up doing is have this be like a square with something in the middle of it, and then you go up a staircase to his house. That could be an option. We'll see. I'll work with it.
Oh, like a little kind of mini town square. A well or something, fountain, something weird in the middle.
Like a well, yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, a well or a fountain or something. Wait, what am I trying to look for? Oh, this is... Okay, so this is our house island. I think it works for now. That's where the bridge will go. So let's work on this really quick.
Yeah, that's a lot of space. That'd be good space.
I need these to be darker dirt because this is the lowest level of the island, so the dirt should be the dark dirt. I will do dark dirt path. Although that almost looks more like a garden. Maybe I should reserve that for gardens. I think that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
I was gonna do darker dirt lower down since it makes sense. Higher up you're gonna have less rich soil, but I think I'll save the dark dirt for when I make gardens, and I'll use the light dirt for paths. Then again, I could use sand up high. I could switch the dirt up there to sand. Nope, it looks very distinctly like sand, so never mind. Forget that.
Yeah, that's right.
It has like particles in it to make it look disrupted and sandy. Alright, so all these flowers have to go. I wish there was a way to just massacre your flowers.
Yeah, there's no like
That's what I would do.
Push like a combination of buttons and just like completely trample them into the ground or something.
You should be, I mean, until this game, you just trampled them into
If you
oblivion.
didn't want to
So.
just run them over a little bit and be like, there you go, you're done.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we don't have the one where you, like, you're making paths based on where you run, because it would just look ridiculous.
Yeah, that was only one game. That was a mistake.
Which clearly they did not go back to after the one. They're like, oh, people didn't like that. Yeah. I mean, I could see where they were thinking, like, it would maybe create natural walkways of where you do your stuff, but...
That's what they're thinking. That's what they're going for. But City Folk was, I think, by far the least successful Animal Crossing. So I don't know if that's the reason, but there's a bunch of reasons.
I'm sure it didn't help.
Did not help. That was definitely the worst one in the series, I think.
Especially if the grass doesn't grow back. Your whole island will just eventually be trampled.
Yes. There were people who had, like, they would show pictures of their island or their town where it was, like, mostly dirt. Like, I never even had it happen.
Really?
Except, okay, one little chunk I had that. You had to, I didn't play City Folk very much. It wasn't very good.
You basically had to, like, walk
It was
on, like,
the
a spot. Like, a lot, right?
Yeah, a lot. I think you had to run on it, even. Okay, so... This is going to get weird because I want to have a diagonal bridge right here. We're going to see how that plays with the paths, but I'm not sure how that's going to look. But
yeah, the bridges are the only things that stuff usually lines up with. That might look a little, yeah.
it might work, but if it... I'm willing to nix the bridge if I have to. If it doesn't line up right. Well, yeah, that bridge is not essential. The one that's going to go there. This bridge is...
The one going north.
The one going north.
You're going to have one
very
on the west and one on the north.
This is where I'll have to line some stuff up later. This will have to line up with that staircase, but I'm just going to put down this path for now. We'll see what happens. This I'm planning to be a stone bridge again, but I might do a different type. We'll see. I might do the other type of wooden bridge. It might look pretty good, actually.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The more refined wooden bridge.
Yeah, I might have it line up with the staircase whenever I put that in, which would be here or one over, possibly. I really hope you can put like the ramps on an in-between slot. I don't think you're going to be able to. But that's okay. I can dream, right? Let's see. So that is basically my house area. I'm gonna put like a bench here where you can sit on the river. I'm gonna do some other stuff. I haven't decided the other stuff, but let's get rid of this. No, I don't trust myself. I'm going to the grass. This is truly an island. You can. I guess I could make it literally an island. But
Can't come here unless you have a stick.
that's right. I'm planning to have. I was going to turn these all into brick bridges, but maybe I won't do those brick bridges because I'm going to have a brick bridge here. This would be another bridge I'll be moving slightly. Of course, it's not a good-looking bridge anyway, so. It was just what I had the money for. Okay, so a lot of stuff is going to get moved over here. So I think that's a project for another day. Oh my god. Holy cow, I just realized how many things I'm going to have to cut down there. Jesus. God. Look at all these flowers I have. Oh my god. You know what?
I feel like before you started this, you should just cut down every tree and then did your whole town and then planted what you wanted.
Yes. That would have been a good idea. I have so many trees because in the beginning I planted so many.
Cut down a lot. Like when they're like, you have too many trees. You're like, okay. And you're just like,
I literally just started cutting
just
down all
like cutting
trees.
them down,
Yeah. Here you go, guys. Take some flowers because I don't want them. I don't want to plant them all.
This would be your answer for why it's not sustainable. You just sold what, like about 10 flowers.
880,000. That is why that is not a good source of income right there. That's like half a pocket of flowers.
I think like it's like almost $2,000 for a stack of 10 seeds, and you'd have to grow like 3 of them out of each one of those to make your money
I think
back.
the rare ones, like the ones that are only a result of hybrid, like the pink ones, I think they're worth double the normal flower, but it's like nothing. A normal flower is worth like $80.
Enough to be a sustainable thing though. Take too long to start spreading. So. I sold a few things.
You don't have enough room in your town to make it sustainable.
Like, that was nothing. So.
Would be nice if it was reality, if it was like a thing. All right, let's see.
Yeah, because then you just
set
them up to have some open spots for specifically like, oh, here's some black and purples coming in, and you just like go and sell them. But yeah, the fruit's worth more.
What I could do is mark. I think this is actually. Wait. Okay, hang on. So I want this river to crest down at the path. Let's see. At the path? What? At the edge of the grid is what I mean. Let's see. That's not what I want. I want to get a path marker out. So that's where I want it to start cresting down, maybe. Nope. Okay. Both edge.
So 2.
This is where I want to start cresting down, so it's 1 off. That's unfortunate. Fixed. There you go. That was an easy fix. All right, let's see. I was gonna stop. So maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. Don't really want to work on that river. Particularly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I'd like to put the bridge that's another bridge first before I destroy it, so maybe tomorrow I'll put another bridge down. Nope, I'll be putting a stair down. Fudge. I have a vaulting pole for a reason, I guess. That water's almost correct.
Almost.
It's almost right.
You'd want to almost start at the mouth and go straighten that up first. Straight up.
God dang it. I can't tell if it's... something's messed up there.
I think you had it right before, because you're going to have to come in on the other side.
Yeah. No. The shape of this doesn't matter a whole lot. I'm gonna have to come up from the top because I'm gonna have to come up from the top because my measurements don't completely make sense. Yeah, okay, so next time.
Yeah.
That's next time problem. Let's see. No. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits because I don't wanna dig that river. So there you go. That's the reason. Let's see. What's this? Oh, our snapping turtle. Nice. And our fly. Nice. Alright. I hope y'all enjoyed that business. Great stuff. Really good stuff, obviously. I will see you guys later. Probably tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.